Yeah, yeah.
That is hot. Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, wipe it off.
Okay, cool.
And then you can do that like once more. Get your gall off.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, okay. So now the next step is you're gonna solder the alligator clips to the correct pads. Okay. Green, white, and red. Okay. So follow diagram 5. Yes. I don't know which one it's supposed to be. Okay, because you don't have green, white, and red. Okay, I think let's just do white because we know where that one should go. Then we can figure out which one's green, which one's red later. Okay. So what do they say? They say hold copper end of the alligator clip on two
soldering irons y'all are probably already gathered, but like once to finish like their round, then you can like do a little bit of a round robin. Yeah, no, these are very first on there, and then I think
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have I put this in correctly? Because it looks a little flimsy.
Yeah, so I think what you're gonna want to do is melt this solder right here
what we saw in the
more.
video?
Yeah. So the ideal. If I can find anything. How'd you do it?
I fucked it up.
Just let it go.
It's not
Until the ball drops.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what happened. Is that I did not do the wires correctly. This is what happens when you grab too
example.
early.
I think there's some good examples on here. But do you see how this one is more of just like a flat bump right there?
Yeah.
Or like this one is more of like a Hershey's Kiss, whereas yours is more like
Touch it
a
until the ball drops,
ball.
and you'll see it
So
fall.
you kind of want it to be a little bit more flat
You're
and
going,
like
you're
spread
hovering
out
over. You
like
have
that.
to press. This
Yeah.
has to touch the bottom.
So I think if you just apply a little bit more heat to the solder, it will melt and spread out a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
So you are at. Oh, 1 second. So I was gonna help you. So you have this thing. You have your.
Okay, the
tins.
arrow's
Okay.
supposed to face up.
So yeah, so you're
face
gonna
up,
put the
right?
white
Okay.
one in
Did you
the middle,
just like melt the solder on here
and
again and put it in here?
then
Yeah.
Okay.
you'll.
So then you're gonna let that thingy touch
So you're
this
gonna
copper
melt.
thing,
Okay.
and then the
Okay.
solder touches it, and
So
then
you're
the
gonna
ball will
put
drop, and you
this
remove
one,
the
like
solder.
kind of hold it on,
Okay.
yeah, on that, and
Like
then
that.
try and hold it in the middle. It's hard
You
because
just
it's
let the
like
solder
very
stay
shaky.
on. So
And
let
then you'll
that
take
keep
this
touching
and
the
you'll
solder
kind of
part.
try and melt that solder, and it should melt together.
hands are
if that makes
shaky.
sense. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, so close. Okay.
You have
I
to
think
keep
the-
it on
the
there until the
pin
ball
is
drops.
loose
The
a
ball will
little bit.
automatically drop.
Oh,
So I would
okay,
try
okay.
and remelt
Sorry if I
it
wasn't
and
clear.
try
No,
and
it's
get
okay.
it a little bit more centered,
Okay,
but I
I got
think
it.
probably that is
you
like
get it?
not bad. Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
I'm still doing it wrong. Like, okay, so like what I'm trying to do is like I
Oh, you do it?
have it melt,
Finally.
and then I'm trying to. Wait, I did one.
Good job.
Like actually.
Oh, that looks like actually.
Do I get to open my wires?
Oh, but it keeps like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You might
Let's
need more
go.
solder, so what you could do.
This is
Yeah,
X negative
yeah,
or
yeah,
positive. This is no.
But try and make sure it stays on the pad. That's okay.
And I just completely leaves. Okay.
This soldering stuff is actually tricky to start with. It's much easier to do something like this. Even though this looks like,
Trickier, but it's actually easier.
yeah, it's actually a lot easier when you have like the holes.
Okay, that was easier. That was easier.
Wait, that's so fun. I didn't know that you're gonna help instruct this.
I know that you are a TA for this class? Yeah.
That looks really good. Yours is better than this one.
Okay. Oh, your tins look really good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it's good. Okay, do you guys have any questions or?
we'll get more into it.
I think we have to share this after the.
Yeah, I think we don't have enough stations. Yeah. But luckily, I guess some people started a little bit earlier, so I think that it.
No, we have to touch the wires.
Yeah, Zoe looks like that's my legs.
I'm thinking I'm trying to like figure out how to.
Because we got food and it happens to everyone is that you might need like either office stuff and so something like this slide.
So instead of
How it looks.
Lo tengo que conectar
Okay, I think this looks okay.
No.
Well, estos son estos.
Jasmine.
Wait, no.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
What do I do? I should probably put my glasses on. I can't see that.
Okay, what was your question? Sorry.
I don't know if I've done it.
How are you connecting it? I was thinking I was gonna have you hold it for me here, and then I'll do it. So can you do that? You hold it to this ball, and then
Ya te lo ganó.
You did?
Okay, I think we're just gonna check it with a multimeter.
you have to keep the right in the center because it moves. So if you need it to also tell me now.
Okay, I see.
Ah, I pushed it. Sorry.
Did it though? I'm not sure, like barely. As long as
Ah, it went up. Put it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
it's fun, this one actually.
Okay, it needs to stay here.
Dots, but I don't know what to do after.
I moved it up.
Creo que...
Are you zooming in with your camera like it's a microscope?
Yeah, so I can film it.
You're so smart.
I wish I
would have thought of that.
smoke, like.
We need one with alligator.
I don't know why. Oh.
Can you grab one of these?
Let's do this
Sage, how did you connect the wire so it doesn't move?
Oh, so you know the tutorial that we
Yeah.
watched? So you have to just put in like, so this is what I'm doing is I'm like putting this to the solder and then I'm attaching the little metal on the wire bit.
Yeah, I got that part. And then how are you connecting it? Because it keeps moving off that ball.
That's exactly, that happened to me like 3 times
Okay.
before I got that one connected.
Okay.
So I think that's just natural. Okay. So then you have to just melt the little dot that you put in already
Yeah.
and like just put it in along with the wire.
Can cheat.
Basically with this one you just hope that it you just hope it attaches itself.
Okay, I think. Wait. Do you think that means it's working if we have a value?
I've never used that type. Can we put it on noise?
Can you use your water
So
bottle?
the feature that I'm looking for is called continuity checking, which means one end is electrically connected to the other end.
Because it keeps
So
moving, so this will
There's a
work.
setting on my multimeter that repeats. Basically says, yes, we are connected. We have sent a wee little signal and it's happening. I'm gonna go grab my multimeter because mine it just needs to be communicating.
¿Y qué pasa si te equivocas? ¿Sí que...
Yo me equivoqué.
Wait, Tamara, is there one more of these?
What happened?
Is there another one of these?
Oh, do we have?
Oh, more solder? Yeah.
Did you use it all up
Girl,
already?
look at
I think I've
this.
done the second
I
one.
used it all up. It's gone.
I don't know how you guys are sticking these, but
I don't even know. Onto the dots?
yeah.
Set it on the dots. And then just
Would you have metal on the dots?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. It's all about the heat, man.
Oh, and also, if you're touching like the solder, which all of you are, be sure to wash your hands where you like eat food or like touch your face or anything. Yeah, because there's some lead in it.
I'm not gonna touch my phone until I wash my hands because then it's like the worst thing that I'm
Honestly, I'm always helping my dog lips, like for cushions. So
You're gonna get lead poisoning unless you're like being very safe.
Yeah, you're probably like not getting enough exposure that it would really be a super big concern, but like you probably don't. Stop.
yeah.
Any exposure? I think so. Yeah. Jasmine is gonna bring in her multimeter if you want to. You
I
can
would
test
almost say
it.
to add maybe a little
There.
more solder to the
But,
cabinets, but it might actually flow nicely and not matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so connect the wire and see.
Oh yeah. Do you have really
Do I need to add more?
No, because typically the soldering bubble, because the wire is braided, And when solder is melted, it really likes to like travel into like crevices and cracks.
Okay, so I can just like press.
Exactly.
Did you get a wire on?
Strip, I think,
Really shaky.
wires because as you go around it might
Did you get a wire on? How did you get it on? I can't get the saw on.
And just press down because the solder's going to melt. And then
Can you hold my wire so I can do it?
it's there.
I can't get it to stay.
Actually, I'm gonna
Be careful with my fingers. I'll burn them your
Put your hand into actual solder and then smoosh the wire
They're just
in.
like placed on top. I'm worried that they might fall.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Try and smooth
Nice.
this one down a little bit, and then it should be good. I just want to make sure it's okay when we put the heat
Thank you.
over the
So like when it's melted, then the wire is smoosh in. And then I know it's you have to like get it.
Black goes on negative.
Yeah, I know.
Red goes on. Black, white, red.
Okay. It's okay. I'll try it.
No, it's
really
totally
cooked.
fine.
It's the thing is just sitting on top, so you need to
Here, oh, sorry.
embed it a little bit more onto the pad. Because if you take a look real close, see how the wire is like just sitting on the top of the thing? You need to make sure that it's fully sealed.
Wow, that drives so quick.
It totally does. And sometimes, because I notice also the wire is like kind of pointing up too, so you can also pick up the wire and just focus on. So like because it's so bendy, right? So you can also
Give
hold
more
it like
solder.
that, if it's possible. I want to respect your nails too because it's so cute. Yeah. So that's great. To kind of like hold it, that pins it down here.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I noticed that it like will move sometimes. Thank you. Okay, let's see what happens.
Where'd you come down?
I have a friend that does nails back where I live.
I love it.
usually find it better to see office hours or fellow classmates.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Okay. It's okay.
No, it's all good.
It is super helpful.
And you know, you also need like extra hand support with the getting the machine to wire back.
Okay.
It doesn't move.
Circuit Lounge Discord.
Nope.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
beautiful. Honestly,
It's a little crooked. Is it okay?
no,
Okay, so
honestly,
this is
I'll unpress them because we can just go back and add more solder to it.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that like we can at least like get them all attached, and then we'll add more solder onto it.
Okay.
There you go. No, you're totally fine.
I'm a senior now, so
Thank you.
No, you're so welcome. All right. You want
I think I got it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
We have the multimeter, but I'm looking for the scientist said I don't even know how to do it.
These two are the winding and this one is dead. So that's what they mean by like it might not be as connected because when the solder is shiny, that's how you know you have a good conductive like connected source.
Okay, so I don't think
So,
they're
yeah, I would
probably
say it's like-
conducting, which probably means they're bridged.
Just to make sure that
Conducting isn't the right word.
because this is so
But we do have
kind of
solder.
at an angle and then just like melt the solder on top, like whatever it is that will help.
And so we use this to remove some solder. Thank you. Jesus. Gotta get a clip. Teresa, do you wanna maybe talk through like how to like remove the solder using this? Yes.
You're doing a good job. I would make sure that you have solder covering the connection as well. Otherwise, they're just sitting on top and it might not be this one connected. But make sure not to put too much on.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's shining on the top. So this is on noise. So I've turned it to that's the sign for noise for just continuity, one end to the other end.
Yeah.
So what do you want to know?
I just want to make sure that these are all connected properly.
So continuity wise, you want, wait, are these all, is this entire strip connected?
Yeah.
Okay, so your ground is here, your ground is yellow. Oh yay, happy ground. Your center one is white? Yeah.
And so what should happen on there is that it goes easier to absorb.
Let's check that. Solder looks happy. Let's check your 5 volts down that end.
Okay, so your 5 volts is happy.
Yeah, because it's going to this side.
Oh, data in.
Instead of
Honestly, the soldering is really good. So I'm a little confused.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. This has been through
Okay.
worse.
So you have a lot of solder.
So what I would do is I would
So
check.
this is like a pretty good example. I don't know if you can see,
So I went
but like
from A to Z.
they're
So now I want to
kind
go from A
of
to
the
B.
solder isn't really bubbling up. It's more like a flat, but it's just
You're
like
good there.
covered.
A to B, B to C.
So I guess you might want to try maybe putting this pen just on this joint because that joint
we have a
already
dead
has a
data
lot of
line
solder
in
and
there?
kind of dragging it to remove a little bit of it and then wiping it off in the brass wool.
Okay.
And then you could try
So it
and
comes
solder
out
the
from,
red
like
one.
the solder joint is good. This end is good. The solder joint is good.
Like that?
I think there's a
Yeah.
issue in the middle there.
Making such a mess.
Isn't that weird?
So that one's
Is it
good for the
supposed-
white, but maybe you could try and remove some of the ball of solder that you're gonna use for the red one. So it's a little bit less.
I'll be right back.
She said like once it's shiny would be better.
Yeah, so that's a lot better.
Let's try
No, I'm trying to wipe it off a little bit more because you can kind of see it has some, yeah.
Sure. I know that ground needs to go across, so usually your positive and negative voltage needs to go all the way across. I'm thinking that it's not designed to have data because it's not it shouldn't going through every gate.
Like if you want it to like
Yeah, this is happy.
essentially like that's
The
how you
yellow
can
one, minus,
remove it.
is happy. Or no, it's plus. I think that's really good. I would guess. And that's happy.
So we can move
I
to
think you're good.
shrink wrap.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do so that when you work with this, they might like pull or anything, this will protect them.
Oh, I bet you it's down there.
Slide this over and keep it right here. And what you're gonna do is heat it up.
Oh, it's because you're on amps.
I think there's a
So
station.
voltage, milliamps. I think you're on DC.
But I would just do the black one and
Where
then
to shrink wrap it.
working.
Or to heat shrink it. I keep saying shrink wrap. Yeah, heat shrink. It's all heat. It does shrink. It does shrink. It does shrink.
Oh yeah, do we need to get out the heat?
Yeah, you guys can switch to whichever one of you can switch to that station. I think it's perfect. I think that's probably how the data line works.
Oh really? Okay, so are we good?
Yeah, I've just never used one of the LED strips.
Okay. This will probably.
I am a senior in engineering and I still don't know all of the things.
That's so good.
I know. It's like, well, I worked in industry. Like, I've done big things. Like, if you need 480 volts, I got you.
Yeah.
But
Are we doing the people over there?
yeah, I think Teresa's the captain of that one.
Okay, I think I did it.
Let's test it out. It looks good. I don't think that you have any bridge. Oh. That's what heat shrinks for. You just shove it in the middle there. Yeah.
I can move this now, sorry.